Welcome back, everyone, to episode 15 of my Chrono Trigger extended look / complete playthrough. In the previous episode, we went through the Tyranno lair, the home of the Reptites, so that we could free the imprisoned villagers of Laruba, and I would assume Ioka village might have had some people kidnapped as well, because Kino, of course, was kidnapped. We managed to save Kino and the villagers and take down not only Azala and her giant black Tyrannosaurus, but also Nizbel II, I guess the son or child of Nizbel I. And we found out that the red star that was hanging in the sky was actually Lavos, who crashed down onto the planet's surface right here. Now, as far as we know, if we go into that opening right there, we will go down to the crash point of where Lavos landed and engage in the final battle of the game and save the day and end it. It's not quite that easy, and we're actually going to swap some people in for the next part, because we will be probably locked out of changing our party for a while once we commit to going into that area. So we're not going to do that until we have a chance to put in the people that we would like to use in the next area. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way to the time gate so that we can actually change out the party. Again, I think this may be the part of the game that I liked the least because of the fact that there is just no easy way to change out your party. Kind of wish they had found a better way to do this, but they didn't. Now let's go ahead and water them all. Oh, we are real low on magic points. And this is literally right after the final boss fight of the Tyranno lair, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Dead. Nothing against Isla or Frog. They were very useful in getting through the Tyranno lair. Actually, probably the best way to do that area. But we want to go into the next area of the game, probably with 2 magic users. So we're going to put Luca and Marle into the party. Not to mention, I think there is a pretty good story-centric reason for having at least Luca in the party. Or not Luca, but Marle, rather. Nothing against the other non-core characters to the storyline, as odd as it is to say it that way, but, you know, the 3 characters that you think of as the core characters of Chrono Trigger are Crono, Luca, and Marle. So you're coming with me. Also, they are a little bit underleveled by comparison to Crono and Isla and Frog, so it would be a good idea to get them some experience. Oh, it looks like Luca went up. That's all right. We're still gonna keep her in. Yeah, I know Robo is actually a little underleveled as well, but we're gonna. Oh no. We don't have a choice! Oh, crap. I'll tell you what, we're gonna keep Marle in the party. We want her in the party. It would have been nice if we could have put Luca in there, but we'll make do. We need magic in the next area, if we can get some. Alright. Get everyone healed up, and we should absolutely go through the inventory and make sure that she is optimally equipped. Not that we're going to get in a fight right off the bat, but we do want to make sure that she's carrying the best equipment that she can. Mist robe, I don't think there's going to be anything better for that. This was magic plus 4? 2. There's a magic plus 4, isn't there? Somewhere. Well, let's see what our options were. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's get that off of him. He doesn't need that anymore. She can use the silver stud. It's our primary magic user. That only makes sense that she should be the one benefiting. He might not need these right now. Gold suit. See if she can use either of them. Ceratopper, yes. Mesomail, actually worse. Interesting. Alright. That should be good. Let's go ahead and head back. If we wanted to, we could try the fight against Specchio again, but I still think we're a little bit on the under-leveled side, so wouldn't be the most useful point. All right, it's this one right here, right? Yes, it is. All right. There's one other thing I was considering doing for this episode, but it was going to take a lot of time to actually get it, and I just thought it's not worth the time, which is going back to Millennial Fair and getting the cat. Again, it's just a little change to the end of the game, and I don't think it's really that important that we do it right now. We have time that we can do it later. Uh-oh. Well, this will be our first chance, I think, for Isla and Marle to do some fighting together, so there should be something coming from this. Or we could just do a quick falcon cut and hit them all. I think that'll hit all of them all. Oh, yeah. And fight over. It's so simple, but it's one of the best fights, one of the best techs in the game. Just chuck Crono at the enemy. Ice toss? Alright, so she only got the one. That is a very powerful one, but it's just the one. Now we gotta fight these two. I think that the problem here is, well, frankly, both Marle and Isla are a little bit underleveled in terms of their techs, so it's probably going to be a little while before they can do anything more complex. Not to mention, I think Ice 2 is pretty critical to most of Marle's more important tech moves. She just doesn't have that yet. Alright, let's head back to Ioka Village and top up on our magic and health. Not a lot to get here, but we can do it for free, so why not? Plus, when you're talking, you know, a 15-second walk up the screen, why not? Like that Isla doesn't mind that Crono sleeps on her bearskin. That is her bearskin in the front. I think she wants Crono. She just doesn't know how to say it because she's a cave woman. Alright, let's go back to Tyranno Lair and go fight Lavos! Quoties. Alright, let's save. Oh, great new. There we go. Alright, here we go. And final fight, or not. There's a gate.
Lava's very fast. Deep under Earth already.
This gate was made by Lavos. Maybe Lavos is the source of all gates?
What wrong, Crono? Fight Lavos. Go in here. Yes?
Alright, I guess. Yet another gate. But in our grid of 9 gate points, we were still missing 2, so this obviously is one of them. Unfortunately, since we don't know where the other one is, I don't know if it's going to show. Well, maybe it will, because it would be here. So now we should have all 9 of the gate points in End of Time. Boy, this is exciting.
Where this, Crono?
I guess we're going to find out. We're in the Ice Age? And there's a weird-looking temple over here. Let's see if the game tells you what time it is. It does. It says it's 12,000 BC. And there is what looks like a weird glowing gate. Interesting. They're so cagey about telling you what time you're in when you first get to 600 AD. as well as 2300 AD. But when you get here, they just tell you straight up, oh, it's 12,000. I don't think there's anything down there. And of course, if you want to cheat and see what else is on the screen, you can always hit select. Oh, there you go. There's the rest of the world. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a whole lot you can do in this one, except look at this island floating on a chain. I don't think we're supposed to do yet. I think we're meant to go to the right, but why not? We're here. Yeah, see, you can't even go up the ladder. It's not descended. So you just have to leave this mysterious floating island for another time. Alright. Well, let's go find out what this temple is. Skyway? Well, this looks really advanced for 12,000 BC. Zip, 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 zip. Now, I'm going to be very honest right here. I don't think this is the best part of the game. In fact, I would say this part actively detracts from the game. I don't feel like this part of the game ever fit in with the rest of the game that you play. Now, that said, we're still going to play it and get all the way through it because we need to. But this part just doesn't make logical sense. And I don't know if the game ever goes far enough in explaining why this era and this part of the world exists and how it doesn't seemingly affect anything else that happens after 12,000 BC. But we're going to play it. You know, it's part of the story. Nothing you can do to avoid it. I do think the music in this era is really cool. Masa, what are you doing here? This is the eternal kingdom of Zeal, where dreams can come true. It's not necessarily him. But at what price? Oh, so mysterious. Alright, very important. That book catches on fire when you open it. Welcome to Anhasa, in the magical realm of Zeal, excuse me. We find truth in the bliss of sleep. Dear me, and who might you be? What strange visitors, welcome to Zeal. Is this part of a dream? Queen Zeal rules our magical realm. She is without peer in beauty and greatness. Alright. That sounds a little bit overconfident. The queen has given us everything. After the king died, she nurtured magic, which has advanced the kingdom. Z. She woke up just long enough to tell us that and then went right back to sleep. That's not weird. And here's another book. And that one's got what looks like water? Am I a butterfly dreaming I'm a man? Or a bowling ball dreaming I'm a plate of sashimi? Never assume that what you see and feel is real. There's a Puyoso doll there, and I can't talk to. Z. Truths exist in dreams. Herbal tea, Z. Crystals, Z. This part is just a little bit too wishy-washy. City of Kajar, where they study magic, lies on the edge of the western continent. The airship Blackbird is kept there. They have airships in 12,000 BC. We're still figuring out the wonders of electricity in 1000 AD, and they have airships here. The Queen has sealed the elemental weapons in the North Palace. You can see its entrance on the northern continent, but no one is allowed there. And here they show you where that is. By the way, might look a little bit familiar. Hey, look at that! It's a big light blue pyramid. looks a little familiar. And here he is again. Oh, it's she, excuse me. I'm Doreen. Seek the hidden path and open the doors of knowledge, each in turn. The door to the North Palace is sealed with a mysterious energy. Even we, the enlightened ones, cannot open it. Welcome. What can I do? I think this is a shop. Yep. Just good. We'll top up our healing items. Used quite a few of them. And full tonics. We now have the ability to buy full. That's expensive. Good lord, if we're using that many revives, we're in serious trouble. We can also buy ethers. They're pretty expensive as well. Let's see if there's anything that we can sell with confidence that we don't need tons and tons of. You're not going back to that, so you can sell that. She's not going back to plasma gun. We get rid of that. He's not going back to hammer arm. And he's not going back to Mirage Hand. He's not going back to Doomfinger. None of those items have any special additional stats or boosts to equipment. He'll never use the Iron Sword again. It's not good enough. Bronze Mail, everyone has what they can use there. Maiden Suit, same thing. Go ahead and sell that. Bronze Helms we can get rid of. Iron Helms we can get rid of. Berets, probably don't need. We'll leave the rest of this. You never know. Might have to rotate some characters' equipment. And we will go ahead and buy those full tonics. We'll get 20. I like that idea. There you go. Alright. That should do it. That way we have the ability to do a full heal if we need to with one item use. Because I don't think any character in the game at this point has the ability to recover all their health with a magic spell. Boy. What's wrong with him? What a weird kid.
What wrong? That animal good food?
She's gonna eat the cat. You're a monster, I want you out of the party. Boy. What?
The black wind howls. One among you will shortly perish.
What? And out of the blue like that? Oh? Crono, this is kind of creepy.
Strange one, but not bad boy.
I wonder what's inside the North Palace. I bet there's a key to it in the palace, but entry is strictly forbidden. Now let's talk to you. Queen's Palace is at the center of Zeal. From there, she protects the entire world. That's why we can sleep our days away. Yawn. So the kingdom has basically become a bunch of lazy layabouts. This is a spring of recovery. Heal your mind and body here. Free health. Not that we needed it. I think we were all at max already. Yeah, we were fine. Whatever. And only Crono has more than 500 hit points at this point, so... there's another book. This one does wind. Alright, so... the 3 books we found were Fire, Water, and Wind. Now, I don't know what order we're supposed to do it in, but if you go to another part of this kingdom, they will tell you. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get it right on the first shot. So, Wind, Water, Fire? Nope, didn't get it. Maybe fire, wind, water? Fire. Wind. Water? Nope. Alright, well, we don't have to do it right now. We can come back. It would be nice if we could figure it out before we left, but we can't. We can't. Not that long a trip back. It is a little bit cumbersome because you have to use these skyways to go back and forth between land and all the floating islands that are made entirely of hupsidasium. Gotta say, I don't love that sound. It is a little bit piercing after maybe 5 seconds of it. Maybe take it down a skosh. Just a little bit. A little bit. Alright, we're back in the tundra. In the freezing blizzard. More skyways. Love that when you get inside these temples, it's still just as windy. Also feels like a little bit of a cop-out that there's no music on the land. It's just howling wind. Even the last area that you can go to timeline-wise, the 2300 AD, has some music. Here, just howling wind. You have to get up onto the islands before you get the sitar music. Alright, so there's the blackbird that we were told about earlier. Let's see if we can do anything here. The answer is going to be no, but we can always poke around. Music certainly very ominous. And there's a pair of what looks like guards. Who are you guys? Everything okay with the blackbird? Oh, it's Dalton. We gotta come up with a voice for Dalton. I haven't decided on what to do for him. Everything's a-okay, Sir Dalton.
Of course it is, you idiot. Hey, you, what are you doing here? Aha, it was true then. You're the ones the prophet said would come and cause trouble. Let's see how you handle this little situation. I didn't think you'd make it so easy on me.
Might need to save here. I forgot that there was a fight tied to coming here, but well, I guess we'll find out how bad it is. Oh, maybe I don't have to fight. Alright, cool. Whatever. I know there is a fight involving Dalton at some point. He's not a good guy. But apparently, a prophet knows that we were coming here. Alright. This is the magical city of Kajar. We do experiments for the queen. Sexy experiments? No. Your power differs from ours. In you, I sense a strange aura of kindness. And she doesn't have any kindness. She hates. Oh, look at this. More. Combine the ancient rainbow shell and the sunstone to create incredible weapons and items. But now, only the guru of life has the skill. Elemental power usage is forbidden. Ah! The plants are so content. I wish I could be too. That's really sad. Yeah. Alright, so there's another book. Let's go and close it real quick. That's the sun keep you see on the southern continent. A sunstone, once the source of this world's power, was kept there. But when we began using our new energy source, it was sealed up just like the North Palace. They claim we don't need the energy of this tired old planet. That's weird. And in case you ever go there... Again, it feels like the game is maybe a little too hand-holdy here, like they assume you'll never figure out, hey, you should go down here. Another book. We'll open it, just see what it is. That's fire. And a sleeping new. That's all I had to say was I think he sells weapons and armor, maybe? No, just items. We're gonna leave it. If there are any weapons or armor we can buy, we'll try to get some before we leave. I've got load shields, but I cannot sell them unless the Queen says it's okay. His only friend other than his sister is that stupid cat. What tempest rages in his head? We've been seeing a lot of Janus lately. He appears upset and paces around. Janus? Janus? Never knew how to say that. Queen Zeal has two heirs, Schala and Janus. I'm gonna say Janus, I don't know how you say it. Shala's an incredible child who has extraordinary magical powers. Being so gifted, she'll breeze through life. And no problems whatsoever. My, you've got an unusual aura, so you must possess the skill, too. It must be very primitive compared to ours, you poor things. I got a sword that'll fit almost perfectly up your rectum if I tried. How did we come by our skills? And why do others lack them? Who cares? This kingdom's full of a lot of assholes. There is your water book. Wind book? I don't know which one is supposed to be which. Those lacking magic have always lived beneath the clouds as the Earthbound ones. After all, they lack what we have. Ego! Alright, and two rooms that we can go into. One that has carpeted entrance and one that does not. The Ocean Palace lies deep beneath the waves. It's a symbol of the Queen's power. Palace is the source of light which sustains all living things. Queen Zeal the Great. The Earthbound ones are being allowed to work on the construction of the palace. Are being allowed to work on the construction of the palace. So they do have a purpose after all. What a dick! I hate everyone here. Indeed, that great aeroplane Blackbird, which Balthazar? We'll say it's Balthazar, built. When it soars in the sky, it looks alive. Balthazar is truly a genius. The construction of the Ocean Palace is behind schedule. Eternal Palace beneath the waves. It'll be a sight to see when it's done. I had to take pause there because it's a slightly different character model, so it might be a character that we see again in the future. We're gonna save state here. I don't remember if this is a cutscene or not. I don't want to start something by accident, not be able to go back. Nope, we're good. The gurus of life, time, and reason live in Zeal. Their skill and knowledge are supreme. Zeal's advantages stem from a new energy source. Its power surpasses that of the elements. Heard a strange prophet has come to the palace. I don't know the details, but I heard he has uncanny powers. And this guy's not talking. I heard Shala's powers far exceed those of her mother. Then there's her stepbrother, Janus. He's of royal blood, but he doesn't seem to have a speck of magic. Alright. I'm working on a tab that will boost magical skill. My precious products have been disappearing lately. Must be the naughty new that hid them. They love pranks. What can I do? Well, let's see if we can't find it. Alright, no, these aren't any important characters. They're slightly different character models, but there are some characters that we will need to perform in character at some point here. Did you know a moonstone can be recharged if we leave it in the sun? But it takes eons, so it's unlikely for us to see that gorgeous glow again. A guru once told me that the sunstone could store almost infinite energy of our sun. The almost infinite. But if its energy were used up, it would lose its glow and change into a moonstone. Alright. Alright, this is important. Water summons wind. Wind makes fire dance. Water, wind, fire. And unfortunately, it means we gotta run all the way back to the other island to find out what was hidden back there. But we can do water, wind, fire here. Figure out which ones we had. That's wind. So not that one. Water, 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 water. Is this fire? That's fire. Alright, so water. Wind. Fire. Hey! Secret room. With Pioso, we should save. I believe this is a fight. You found something strange! Yay! And an evil laugh. But a black rock is inside. I found a rock! Yes! I don't think that helps us right now. It's an accessory. But it's an accessory that we actually can't use unless... maybe Robo can use it. Nope. Don't even think I see it. Let's organize and go to the bottom of the list. Down, 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 down. Up. There we go. It invokes the triple tech Dark Eternal. So it is a triple tech item. You have to have that equipped in order to be able to use it. And it is very clearly keyed towards someone who can use very, very dark shadow type magic, which currently the only person in the party who can actually use any type of shadow damage would be Robo, and he can't use magic. So it's kind of useless to us right now. And I think we were done in here. We don't have a way to get that new to respond to us just yet. There's another town-lit building that we can go into that'll give us what we're looking for. I did not run over that on purpose. Let's go back to the very first building so that we can get the item in there, and then we're going to come back, go to the third building, come back to the second building. You see where the game kind of wastes your time a little bit here. Would have been nice if they had sped this up a bit. Zip, 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 zip. Now we're back on land. So we can go to another goddamn portal. Why didn't they just make the portals go between the islands? Crazy thought, right? You know, if you have the ability to zap someone through a channel of light, why wouldn't you just aim it horizontally? Point it at it and just build the building sideways. I'm sorry, spitballing here with magical powers that don't have a logical explanation. The explanation is they made the Earthbound ones do the tech for them, basically. And they didn't care what it cost the people on land. The line that Rocket Raccoon drops in Guardians when they're asking why he does the things he does, he goes, "Because I'm an asshole, okay?" Alright, so it was water, wind, fire. Wrong one. That is fire. That's wind, so not yet. Water, wind, fire. Water. Wind. And fire. There's another secret room. This one we probably need to save for. Yes, save. This is a fight, and not just a fight, a tough fight. The Guru of Reason is gone. Challenge me? Sure. Okay, here we go. And... trap fight! I think you're expected to lose this. It's not easy. They do their attack where they headbutt you and you lose all your health. So, could be very challenging to win. And you might want to do a heal spell. You don't outright kill anyone. Well, let's do this. Ice on him. See if we can't kill him. At least. Get one character out. Because they're all going to do the headbutts, and if they do, they could kill you. Oh, crap. Here we go. Uh-oh. She's... Oh, not dead. Oh, boy. We don't have a hit all move. Let's do Falcon hit on the top 3 again. And you need to heal someone. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't have to be full health. Give Crono the health. Because if they take down Isla, we're kind of screwed. We need her alive. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, no, no, no! Damn it! Oh, God. Well, Marle actually survived, which is weird. Let's see what we can do that hits multiple people. Nothing. Ah, crap. I should have used that. All right, you bring her back, and you heal... Well, her. She needs to... Well, she's fine. Heal yourself. I gotta do that big hit again. Falcon hit. Try to take down... Oh, crap. It was Crono I was supposed to do it to. Uh-oh. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. You're all right. You're all right, guys. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. All right. Heal Crono. He needs to stay alive. And Isla needs to stay alive. All right. Stay alive. Stay alive. God! I got it. We won! Done, done, done. 744 experience. I don't know how that compares to the last boss fight, but look at that tech point. Gross. Ooh! Someone's got to learn something here, right? Nothing? Oh, that's crap. You're strong. Take this. Kills us all. One magic tab for all that. And a speed tab. No. I don't think there's anything in the book to learn. Oh, wait. The Mystery of Life. Volume 841, Chapter 26. All life begins with new and ends with new. This is the truth. This is my belief. At least for now. I like that Crono's just blinking his eyes at the end of that as if to say, that sounded stupid. Where's that healing pool? Right here. Get our health back. Don't think you have to do it multiple times. I think you just hit it once and it gives you all back. Yep, there we go. Alright, well, let's see where they needed to be to get the next spell. Infuse. Long way from that. Oh, she's right on the cusp. Like 1 or 2 fights. 173. I believe Charm has a combo with Marle where they do a more effective charm move on an enemy. Basically what it is charm allows you to steal. It's the only skill in the entire game that you can actually use to steal items from enemies. And you have to learn it as a magic spell. But there is a combo spell between Marle and Isla where they can do a more effective, higher success rate steal from an enemy. And you definitely want to do that as much as possible against bosses because they usually have either elemental mail or tabs. So you definitely want to use that as much as possible when you get the opportunity. Now, are you guaranteed to have Isla in your party at all times? Of course not. She doesn't have the ability to use magic, and in some areas you definitely want magic. Alright. Sorry, I know this is very much a story-centric episode, and it's not a whole lot of compelling story. It's mostly just a bunch of dumb magic users basically abusing the primitive life on land to do all of their labor. And the most annoying sound in the entire world. Yeah. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, so we were done in the second building. We want to make our way to the third so that we can get what we need in there to go back to the second. And on and on and on. A different, bigger light beam to shoot us into the sky. Except this one doesn't force you to go to the land area first. Why couldn't they just make all of them like that? More importantly, why did they have any of these? Why couldn't I just walk up to the castle? Again, in a game where I had very few, if any, complaints, this area just feels like it was half-baked. Like they had some ideas and they didn't stop and think, are these fun? Alright, we're in Zeal Palace. Which supposedly was under construction, but maybe they were talking about a different palace? This is the Queen's Palace, the center of Zeal Kingdom, which makes this the center of the universe. No, it doesn't. Again, these people might be a little bit conceited. The Queen's two heirs, Schala and Janus, get along so well. If only Janus would open up to others. That book you cannot read. Love that the music gets more ominous here. That pendant of yours, it looks like Shala's, but it doesn't glow. Interesting. Source of her energy lies deep below the sea. Now that its exact location has been found, the Ocean Palace will be built. So there is a new ocean-based palace under construction. Use the Queen's Hall to get to the Ocean Palace, which is under construction. Why would you want me to know where that is? You don't know who I am. The Wandering Prophet is amazing. All his prophecies have come true. It's as if he knows the future. How eerie. That is eerie. My, what strange clothes. You must be travelers from afar. Use the Spring of Recovery to blah 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 blah. Visitors, do you like plants? I think you want to say yes. Ah, you're just like me. Queen ordered me to burn this sapling I received from the Guru of Life. He said it was a magical sapling with powers to cure the environment. What shall I do? I'm gonna check something real quick. I want to say you tell her to secretly plant it, and it does change something in the future. Very important. Let me double check that, though. Yep, I was right. Yeah, so you want to tell her to secretly plant it, because it will affect events in the future. You're right. Even if it is the Queen's command, the Guru of Life gave it to me. I can't burn it. I'm gonna grow it with love. Someday it may save the environment. I'm sure you're right. Could you scratch my back? Sure. Thanks. Ooh, you got it. Whew. Whew. Thank you. You discovered the new scratch point. Man, I can't wait to use that one in battle. How great would that be if there was a move specifically for scratching a new? That man's a newcomer, but his accurate prophecies earned the Queen's trust. He's a drifter. He's not one of us enlightened ones, nor of the Earthbound ones either. See if I can read the book. Sure can't. I don't think there is a secret room here. Doesn't seem like it. Did you know that Balthazar, the Guru of Reason, has secret rooms in Anhasa and Kajar? Well, there you go. We've already reached them. We did it, okay? They're done already. Ask the Queen or the Gurus if you want to know about the Mammon Machine in the Ocean Palace. Just between us, She probably wouldn't give you the time of day. Okay, whatever. Oh, you mean she's a conceited jerk like everyone else here? Queen's aide, Dalton, was in charge of the Ocean Palace until some traveling prophet took over. He's in a bad mood, so you should avoid him. The completion of the Ocean Palace will allow zeal to last forever, and there will be no fear or sadness, just eternal peace, forever and ever, which is why everything in the future is just like this place. No mistakes, ever. The Queen must have borne pain and sorrow in silence. No pain, no gain. Zeal, too, was born out of much sacrifice and work. I see a new. This will take you to the bedroom. Okay, let's save just in case. I don't think anything important happens here, but rather be safe than sorry. We do want to go back to the second place first and scratch that new. Hey, guys.
Schala.
Oh, you're back, Janus. Is something wrong?
The black wind.
You feel it too. Don't worry, it'll be all right. Now, hold on to this.
What is it?
It's a kind of amulet. If something should happen, it'll protect you. I wish I could be with you always, but Mother has other plans.
She's not our mother. She looks like Mother, but inside she's changed.
Still, I can't. Janus, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, Highness. I heard you. The Queen asks for your immediate presence at the Ocean Palace.
All right. Now, Janus, I'll be going. Oh, who might you be?
Miss Schala, please hurry. If you're late, I'll be punished.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Hey, kid, what up?
Don't waste your time. Alphador only likes me.
Okay. Shala's pendant was made from the same red rock as the Mammon Machine. When she chants, the pendant glows. I don't think anything else happens in here. We don't want to go up the central chamber just yet. We will, to conclude the episode, which might go a tiny bit long depending on how long it takes to get back to this castle, or palace, or whatever you want to call it. Ah, he's awake. This leads to the Hall of the Mammon Machine. We may want to wait on that. How about you? This connects to the Queen's Hall. The Earth is alive, and it has changed over the eons, from flatlands into mountains, from mountains into oceans. You may find the way, that is, if you could pass eons of time at the Forbidden Palace or the Sun Keep. Okay. Cool. And a pair of guys we can't walk past. Let's see what they have to say.
I wonder how old man Melchior is. Humans are so odd.
You gonna talk?
I want to be the wind, Masa. Oh, you will someday. Big sister Doreen said in Hassa again. Yeah, that's because she likes dreams. I like the wind better. Whoosh!
So this is Masa and Mune. In case it wasn't obvious by me dropping the higher pitch. Alright, anyway. We've done everything we can that's not going to involve going into the other two rooms, and we have a new to go scratch down in the other city in Hassa. Or whatever the other one was. Again, they should have just made a path that I could walk down. This is just wasting my time. Not to mention, this just goes to show you they could have made these kind of portals without having to go all the way down to land and back. Whatever. And you absolutely want to do all of this stuff before you go into the palace, because you will be prohibited from, if I'm not mistaken, you won't be able to come back to the towns here at all after you leave. Like, I think your ability to enter here is prohibited altogether once you go into the inner part of the palace. It's a one and done affair. Alright, let's go scratch that new. Hey, buddy. What up? Scratch, scratch, scratch. Oh. Scratch, 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 scratch. Whew. Scratch, 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 scratch. Blah. Well, I guess he was hiding a magic tab. He doesn't want to admit it. And no change here. Alright, so we do have the ability to tank up a couple of characters on magic ability. Again, I think your smartest move when you're doing this is to dump the magic tabs on your magic users. That's going to be Marle. We'll give her 2, and then we'll give the other 2 to Luca, who's not in the party. And we'll give Crono the speed tab. I like having the big heavy hitters move very quickly. Take their turns as fast as they can. Crono, Isla, and I would say Frog are probably the ones that get the most out of it, because they'll have their turn as soon as a fight starts. I heal up. Whee! Alright, so we're coming up on what's going to be either a very long story segment or a boss fight, or a combination of the two. So again, I'm not remembering off the top of my head how long it is and how involved it'll be. If we get stuck in a dungeon, and I don't think that happens here, we may call it an episode at the entrance. If we just go into a boss fight, we'll finish the boss fight, let the story play out until we regain control, and we'll stop the episode there. Alright. Beams of light that can transport you across the map. Wish I had that to beam food directly into the stomach and just skip the eating part altogether. You know what I'm saying? More time for video games. I'm so lazy. Can't go that way. This way? Alright, so we had 2 choices. The main hall and the Mammon Machine. We weren't barred from either. We'll say we should go to the Mammon Machine first, but who knows? This might be the way they want you to go for the story first. This we'll find out. The prophet's aura is full of hatred and sorrow. He'll destroy himself and those he loves. Wow, so confident. Thanks. Beyond is the hall of the Mammon Machine. The incredible energy of Lavos pervades it. That doesn't sound good. They're using a machine to suck energy off of Lavos. The Mammon Machine? You came to see it? Yes. I thought so. Feel the flow of the mighty Lavos' power? I feel faint. That's weird. He's, got the hots for a porcupine monster. This is the source of Zeal's strength, the Mammon Machine. It draws and magnifies the infinite power of Lavos. Mammon Machine is moved to the Ocean Palace, we can extract even more energy from Lavos. The ultimate dream of eternal youth and life is now possible. Oh, Almighty Queen, Our kingdom of zeal will reign forever. No, I don't think it will. Magic strong enough to control the extraction of energy is needed to control the Mammon Machine. Which totally doesn't look like a big monster. The 3 gurus made the Mammon Machine from the royal family's red rock. Heard of a red rock before that was pretty useful. I think it was called Dreamstone? Melchior, who has studied... Melchior, who has studied much about Lavos, was in charge of the plants, but then he disappeared. Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to be here. He was in 1000 AD. Melchior, who opposed the Queen's plans, has vanished. You're not thinking what I am, are you? That she killed and ate him? When the Mammon Machine was finished, the Queen almost changed almost overnight. Just between us, I heard that anyone who opposes her, and not just the Earthbound ones, vanishes. Sounds like she might have gone mad with power? So nothing happens if you press the little flashing button there. No matter how tantalizing it is, nothing. You get nothing out of it. Alright. Let's walk past the creepy demon statues. You hadn't really looked at them before. Look at that. They're like 2 little succubi standing in guard of that entrance. Methinks this kingdom is evil. There's Schala. And hey, it's one of those doors. And a pendant that looks just like Marle's that can open the doors. Interesting. No one may enter while the Queen is away at the Ocean Palace. Your pendant! It looks just like Shala's. I heard that when Schala communes with the Mammon Machine, her pendant starts to glow. To open the door from outside, an item like Shala's pendant is needed to break the seal. Okay, yeah. Well, let's see if we can do it. Nope. Just as we thought, it won't budge.
Strange. How come?
How would you know, Isla? You know nothing about the pendant. Again, some characters, maybe they shouldn't be part of the story because their presence just doesn't make a ton of sense. I was trying to find that heal point so we can step on it real quick just to be certain. I don't know why I need to. I'm just being neurotic. But I also think we're supposed to go back to the Mammon Machine. I can double check the health right now instead. Or continue running in circles. You know, whatever. Yeah, we're fine. And... whoop, whoop. Back to the Mammon Machine. Yes, I know. It leads to the Mammon Machine. Yada, yada, yada. Maybe we could do something with the Mammon Machine? We can hold the pendant up to it, and... it's got the juice! Guess what? We now have the ability to open every single sealed chest and door that we found in the entire game. All we do not have is the ability to do anything about it before we continue the adventure. We're just going to go ahead and follow the story, and we will go back to all the areas that we could access in the past, now that we have the ability to use the pendant on them. Yeah, we did it!
I let go. No fear, Crono.
Alright. Alright, so there's Schala, Dalton, I'm assuming the Queen, and a guy or woman or someone over on the left side in a very strangely familiar looking dark blue cape. Who are you? How did you get in here?
Your Majesty, they are the evildoers I warned you of.
How dare you think you could oppose me, you foreigners? You're worse than the gurus! Fools! Dalton, take the way!
Yes, ma'am. By your leave. Gollum!
And there's a boss fight. Don't like us walking in on their throne room unannounced. Go figure. Those kooky royals and they're not like being interrupted. Uh-oh. Owie! So they do an attack that halves your health. Why not take advantage of that and do a little attack a Rooney that has an elemental ability. Big hit! Alright, so we're gonna heal yourself. What a joke. Her utility here is going to be self-love. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, Aura Whirl, I think, would be the move here. Spread some healing on each of these characters. And let Isla do a physical attack and see what that does for us. Rock Throw. Unfortunately, she does not have the ability to steal yet. I think this enemy actually has something pretty useful. It's alright. We're not going to get every stealable, valuable item that we can get in the game. If you do physical attacks, he'll do the Iron Orb attack that takes half your health every time. Let's do an Ice Sword. Or we can do Ice Toss. Or we can do nothing, she's dead. Let's bring her back real quick, and you Rock Throw again. Because he's starting to get kind of nasty. By the way, you are kind of expected to lose this fight. You are not expected to win it. It's winnable. It is very difficult. And she probably just died again. God damn. Alright, well, bring her back. And you keep doing Rock Throw on him. Probably could have just been doing items instead of the magic, but that's fine. Plus, it's doing so much damage. Ow. Don't die. Don't die. Uh-oh. And I died. Alright, you... Well, wait. You do Rock Throw again. You revive Crono. She's doing fine on her own, so we might as well just keep doing it. Plus, the Iron Orb doesn't kill it. It just takes half health off, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Of course, every time he does that attack, that is the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's do Power Whirl. And you Rock Throw again. Just keep doing that. Spread some healing love on everyone. Not that it's going to help if he does that attack again. Owie. And... uh-oh. Someone just died. Crono just died. Alright, you Rock Throw him again. You revive. This is working. It's just not the fastest fight ever. It's a little bit like Magus, where it feels like we're just managing people's deaths. And Isla just died. Damn it. She was the one that needed to survive. Alright, and... who needs to live more? She does. Give her all her health back. She's doing the lion's share of the fighting for us, so get her up to full. Alright, let's do a Rock Throw again. And give her a revive. In theory, if you came here with Luca, you could put fire vests on everyone, and every time he did his fire attack, you would tank the damage by half, basically. Alright, come on. I need Marle to help me spread some healing. Alright, heal. Uh-oh. Damn it. Alright, you... use a revive on him. At least they're leaving Isla alone for the most part. She can do the uh-oh. Why did I say anything? Oh, there we go! And we probably just lost. No, we survived. Isla lived. She'll get all the benefit. 1,000 experience, 35 tech points, 2,000 gold. It's alright, we all come back after the fight ends, but we weren't supposed to win.
Oh, my poor golem. That was inexcusable.
And our punishment is we get trapped in a blue triangle. Fear not, you won't die. Immediately, that is. But by the time you're through with you, well, we're through with you. Let me try that again. But by the time we're through with you, you'll be begging us to end your suffering. What a delicious diversion. They're gonna throw us into the beam where the Mammon Machine was. I don't see how this is a good thing for the Queen. If this is raw energy, wouldn't it be making us stronger? I think they just had this room and they said, you know what, throw them in there, whatever.
Idiots. What will you do, Schala?
Let us rescue them.
I think it's useless. Besides, if they escape, you'll be in trouble.
Don't worry about me. They just might be able to rescue the gurus. Are you all right? Quickly, escape from the palace. And if you can, please rescue Melchior. He was sent to the Mountain of Woe for opposing the Queen. Please, you have to help him.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. Your meddling tires me. You'll just have to disappear.
You mustn't.
Stop!
The cat responded to the man.
Okay, I'll spare them. But in return, you will cooperate, Schala. Now, show me how you came here.
We came here.
So you came in through here. Now, Schala, after I throw them in, I want you to seal the portal shut.
No, you can't make me.
Obey me. Their lives are at stake.
Oh, all right.
Alright, I guess we gotta go. And now there's a triangle around it. These people love their triangles. I guess that would be technically a pyramid.
Please forgive me.
Where did he send us? Back to 65 million BC. Why did the prophet let us go?
They take energy from Lavos. Lavos not get weak?
Wait a minute. I've seen the design on the doors as pendant opens. Somewhere else. Maybe sometime in the far distant future? Now, this is a place we never went to. because I didn't think it was important to see. A curious crest is engraved here. For some unknown power keeps it sealed. Not anymore. We can actually open it. And all the other goodies that had a crest on them. So, Marle just realized. Let's check it out, Crono. Check what out? We didn't see anything. We don't collectively have the ability to look into the future. That's not how this works. What we need to do is, there are no chests at this point in time that have the crest. All of the doors or chests that had the seal on them were created in 10,000 BC, so none of them would appear here. They will all be in the distant future. We definitely want to go get some health before we go any further. We're going to head back to the end of time, and then we'll call it an episode, because we can cycle some people in and out of the party at this point. And the next episode, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go to all of those places that had items of some kind that we couldn't get to before because there was a chest. And if we have the ability to open them, we will likely do so. There are going to be some caveats, some things that we don't want to open right away for a very specific reason, which we'll get into in the next episode. I'll probably have to take some notes because I can't remember exactly what all of the special tricks are for the chests. I think it's chests, but it might also be the pyramid that you see in 1080. Ilo okay. Kano okay. Lavos fall. Reptites gone. Good. But get cold now. Hunting bad. But Kano not give up. Isla no worry. Leave to Kano. I'm sorry, bud, but you're probably not going to make it. It's going to get too cold for you. You're all skin and bones. You're not going to be able to put enough fur on those weak little arms to keep you alive. And I'm not 100% on this. I think they do change the equipment one more time in the hut here, but we'll double check just to be sure. I think he'll tell us. One of them tells us. This one? Yes. What do you got now? Nope, they haven't changed any of them yet. Yeah. And maybe a little bit further in the storyline. I want to say at some point they give you one more thing that you can get here that's exclusive to the area, and it basically uses all of the hunting goods that you have to find. But I'll double check that before the next episode. All right, let's get back to End of Time. Where if somehow you had lost track of what you were supposed to be getting done, the game will basically give you Gaspar poking away. Excuse me, old man poking away, telling you. All right, you know what? I'll just go ahead and say it. Gaspar is the guru of time. Yeah, he's going to basically tell us, hey, you're trying to get back to that place you were coming from. Yeah, just go to 2300 AD. How do I know? I don't know. Just a feeling. He doesn't want to admit it. He knows. He knows everything. We can also do a little more party rotation. We can move Luca into the party if we want now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk to him real quick and see what he says. Aha! You've been to the land of magic. Now that the Pillar of Light is sealed, you'll be needing something that will transport you through time. I recall someone working on such a device. The Wings of Time, I believe he called it. I'm afraid he became a tad psychotic, spending so much of his time doing research. Okay, well, I guess we need to go talk to some crazy man, which we will do in the next episode. We're going to stop right here. Just to wrap up what happened in this particular episode, we went to confront Lavos at the point of entry that he crashed into in the time 65 million BC, the big crater that was left behind of the Tyranno layer after we beat Azala and the big dinosaur. And it turns out it wasn't actually an entrance to his inner lair, Lavos' inner lair. It was a time gate. We went through it, and we found ourselves in the year 12,000 BC, where a strangely incongruent advancement of technology has occurred, where the people who are floating on chunks of land in the sky have all these incredible magic powers and an understanding of metaphysical elements that has not passed on to future generations. And it's all thanks to a device called the Mammon Machine, which was created to draw energy from Lavos. Now, we don't have any of the tech that they invented in the future, with a handful of exceptions. Some chests and a pyramid and a couple of doors that have carried forward through time to the future. So it's safe to assume whatever miraculous advancements they were getting by drawing energy from Lavos didn't end in a good way. We did confront the Queen and her henchman Dalton sicked a golem on us who wiped out most of the party. They trapped us in a prism of energy, and the prophet, after watching the young daughter of the Queen, Schala, who freed us from our imprisonment, the prophet who is basically tipping the Queen off to all these good things that she could do with Mammon energy, basically said he was going to kill us or make something bad happen if we didn't reveal to him where we came from. We obliged to keep him from doing any harm, showed him the time gate that we followed into, and he trapped us back in 65 million BC and sealed the gate shut using Schala. So we need to go find a way to travel through time that doesn't involve the time gate, because we have no other time gate in 12,000 BC that we can access. The only way to do that is to find another means of traveling through time, which we will probably not get to in the next episode. I think the next episode is going to involve us going and finding all the goodies that were previously locked because of the pendant that we now have charged and capable of using to unlock all those things. That's going to do it for episode 15 of my Chrono Trigger extended look / complete playthrough. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.